I have random thoughts in my head, and sometimes I let them come out of my mouth. Hey guys, welcome back to a very special random thought. So we're doing a Google Hangout with my good friend Daniel. Daniel, say hi.
Hey, what's going on?
All right. So I am actually preparing to do an interview with someone else, and when preparing to do interviews, I like to watch people's videos. And I mean like I go all in. I watch all of your videos if you're like a YouTuber and I'm going to interview you. So this particular person who I'm doing an interview with has more than one. I want to say about 4 videos on why natural hair is better than wearing weave, um, or straightening your hair. And it's very specific for weave and straightening your hair. And I saw that he did a video asking, which do you prefer, with a bunch of guys. And I just thought to myself, do guys actually care about whether or not they're the girl wears natural hair or straight hair? So I thought I'd ask you, Daniel, because you're a guy I know.
Oh, I thank you. I appreciate that.
So what's your opinion? Do you care, like, what if they have natural hair or processed hair?
I am I am all natural. I actually like all natural, uh, based on the fact that one people people with that has the money, if they have the money and they buy it as their hair, so be it. I'm not gonna knock it. But if you don't have no hair, but if you were born with a full head of hair and then you cut it off to put weave in it, that's not cool. So I'm like, I rather you have natural hair, get it done. Everything that you're gonna do with weave, you can do with regular hair. Actually, it might last longer with regular hair. And when you got weave in, you can see the new growth if you do it right. If you do it wrong, so yeah, I'm like natural 100%.
So so your significant other, does she have natural hair or does she sometimes wear weave?
She has natural, and I am proud to say that. Before she used to have her hair low, but she got decided to do locks like myself, and now she has her nice salt pepper locks, which I truly love.
Yeah. So if she said to you one day, "Hey, I'm really feeling like I want to process my hair. I want to put a relaxer in it." And I mean, not necessarily, because I feel like he's asking the wrong question personally. I don't think it should be natural hair versus weave. I think it should be natural hair versus processed hair, because there's a lot you do other than wear weave. Like, you could be like me who wears braids, I mean, and even that, you can have natural hair and still wear weave. It's just something you do every once in a while. It's not something you do on the regular. You braid down your hair and put in a weave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. I'm going by based on the location I live in. Majority of the females will rather put weave in their hair than they get their hair done, which is
Hmm.
odd because by putting weave in your hair, you're actually getting it done. So,
Hmm.
and as such, when you have to go and pay 300 to 400 depending on what type of hair you're putting in your head. I'm like, why would you do that if you was gonna get your hair natural, still pay the same amount, and just yes, you want to sweat. You want it might last less due to the fact you might sweat a little bit, but I'd rather see a woman with natural hair walking down the street, and as such, a little glisten it won't bother you. I'm like, but you
Yeah.
got people weaving their hair, and it's like they're sweating, and you can see it, but your hair look all neat. I'm like, that's not real. That's not right. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, in my soul, I'm like, it's not cool. I'm like, I'd rather you have natural hair. I'm like, I'd rather see my significant other have natural hair, sweat it out, and as such, do something fancy with it to make it look better instead of her wearing the same. She's sweating in the same style of hair, the same every single day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So it does matter to you if it's natural or processed. Do you feel the same way about wigs?
Well, wigs I'll give an exception because wigs you just pull off, put them back on, pull off, pull them back on. I'm like I have an aunt that has like multiple wigs, and as such, depending on how she feels, she wears one. It's understandable. But she came to the point of she didn't want her hair done at all. But as she got older, she was like, I don't want. I'm getting tired of these wigs because they're too hot. I'd rather have my hair. So she got her hair done, and she still looked nice with her hair all natural. I'm like, if you want to wear a wig, I'm like, I should say, be true to that. If you want to wear a wig every single day, and you want to do a different wig every single day, if that's you, is that your entertainment, or if that's your I should say that's your excitement to prize somebody every day, that's cool. But people know it's a wig.
I don't know. I guess just for me, it was curious to know, why do men care? Like, as long as my hair is done, why do you care what it looks like? I mean, whether it's processed or not.
Forgive me, I'm kind of sore right now, but but again, I'm like, for God, like I said, for God, I'm not going to talk about all guys, but for me, I'm like, I don't really care about what type of hair you have, or your type of hair you do, process or anything. I really don't care. I don't, like I said, I'm not a person to critique anything, because due to the fact that
Well, I mean, for
many
your
people critique
significant
me.
other specifically. For your significant other specifically.
Well, for my significant other, like I said, she decided to grow locks. I was happy, because she usually had braids, or she usually had her hair cut short. I'm like, I don't like short hair. That's just me. I was never attracted to female with short hair. Period. Like, I like the hair, long hair for some reason. But if she said out of the blue, I want to cut it off and I want to weave, or I want to put a weave in my hair, I'm gonna look at her weird. I'm like, yeah, why? I'm like, you've had this hair for so long. Now you don't want me. Now you don't want to grow it, but you want to grow it and put something in it. I'm like, I don't know why. I'm like, I can't force it. I can't really say anything because it's her hair. But I'll be kind of odd seeing her most of the time now, because she did do that. But again, it's, like I said, it's based on the person, based on the personality of the person, as well as the significant other that you're with. As long as your face fits with your face, the person that you're with loves it, you should be fine. Other than that, it shouldn't have no problems.
I guess I've been single too long, so I don't have anyone who I have to make them care. All right. Well, thanks guys for watching Random Thoughts. Leave a comment below. Let me know. As a man, not just women, men, tell me, because men, tell me, why do you care if your woman has natural hair or not natural hair? And we're gonna close this out with the random question of the day, which is so the random question of the day today is, what's your dad like?
Interesting.
That's all one word. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I would say interesting. I'm like, due to the fact that my dad croaked way back when I knew him, he was cool sometimes, but deep story, yeah, he was kind of out there. He was out there. He was tripping. He was really tripping. Like, every type of drink or narcotic, I think he had. But other than that, when he was sober, he was a great guy. Cool. So yeah, I respected him when he was sober. When he wasn't, then it's like, I don't know you.
I hear you. Yeah, my dad, I'm lucky enough to have 3 dads. All 3 of them are awesome and unique in their own ways. And I don't know. I can't think of anything else to say about my dads. They're all cool. All right, guys. Well, comment below and tell me, what's your dad like, and let me know what you prefer: natural hair or processed hair or weave. What do you care? All right. Bye, guys. Hey, don't just watch Random Thoughts. Be a guest. Email me at DMarie82@gmail.com and tell me what you want to talk about.